I want to introduce you to one of the things that I always keep in the back of my mind as I'm working through projects, and I always mix up the Pareto principle and the Parkinson's principle. So if you've incorrectly heard me refer to it as the Pareto principle, now we'll dig into what this actually is and how it can help you in your business. The Parkinson's principle is relatively simple, but it's super important to keep in the back of your mind because if you're like me, you probably fall prey to this one quite often. What it says is that work expands so as to fill the time available to completion. That means if you've got 4 hours to work on a project, magically it ends up taking exactly 4 hours, which is not actually the case, right? Usually we find a way to fill all of the available time, and this can give you a disproportionate view of how long it takes to do something. Anytime that you're writing, for example, you might have an expectation that it takes you much longer to write something than it does, just because the last time you did such a project, it did take you a long time because that's what you had available. So I want to teach you how to work with the Parkinson's principle and ensure that it is not something that holds you back or is a detriment to you as you focus on your writing. You must be able and willing to hack your brain if you're the type of person who falls victim to this shortcoming. You put things off until the last minute and then use that pressure of that deadline to get things done really quickly. So it might not have even taken you as long as it did to finish the project, but because you were under the gun and needed to do it, it had to be crammed into this really short period. The Parkinson's principle has definitely affected me a lot. I find this anytime that I'm getting ready to go on vacation and have to put all of my freelance writing projects for my clients into a really small window to get things done before I leave, or when I'm traveling and don't have as many hours per day. So sometimes when I will go visit family, I'm only able to work 3 hours a day, and magically I get most everything done that I needed to. And then after that fact, I'm reflecting, well, why did it only take me 3 hours to do the work that it normally takes me 6 or 8? So those experiences are a really good reminder of the Parkinson's principle and just how easy it is to deal with that on a regular basis. And in the next section of this course, I'm going to walk you through some tips on how to avoid this pitfall.